going on, everybody? Welcome back to the mix with Overtime Sports Picks. It's Wednesday, June 28th, and we're going to recap that action on what we made happen last night, man. 6 plays is what we put down. 5 plays is what we picked up. We missed one with Milwaukee. We were real close to the sweep. I told you guys I feel it coming along, but we'll talk about it. We're going to also talk about that action that we're going to make happen today. So let's dive in. But first, if you're just finding us, if you're new to Overtime Sports Picks, go ahead and subscribe so you get notified. We're going to continue to put these videos out. We're going to continue to push the MLB season. You know, we're really looking forward to the NFL season this year. But hey, stick with us, dive deep, and let's talk about it. Let's go. As promised, recap of last night. We had 6 total plays. We'll run through them. We had the Diamondbacks and the Rays. We took over 8.5. That cashed out. That was a plus 100 expected value odd. So that was a good bet. The next bet was the Giants versus the Blue Jays. We took the Giants money line. That cashes out. Next bet was the Marlins money line. That was a plus 110 expected value. That one also cashes out. And our best one of the day at plus 130 expected value, the Braves minus 1.5. That cashes out. Also, we had LA over Colorado. LA minus 1.5. That cashes out. And the one that we missed, as we stated earlier, Milwaukee money line, didn't cash out last night. So, you know, that's what it was. But let's talk about what it's going to be today. Let's go. All right, it's time to play ball. We got 15 games on the schedule. All the same teams that played last night are playing today, just different times. We're not going to do a whole lot of statistic measurements. You know, if you guys are looking for those statistics, I did that in my last video. Go find that video if that's what you need. However, this is the Major League Baseball season. One team can win one day and they can lose the next day. That's just how it goes. So we're not just going to throw all the same plays out there. We will switch a couple things up, but we'll keep it steady. So let's dive in and let's talk about game one. First game on the board we're going to talk about is the Cincinnati Reds versus the Baltimore Orioles. The Reds won that game last night, bringing their record up to 42-37, first in the NL Central, and the Orioles are now 47-30, second in the AL East, right behind the Devil Rays. However, man, I really like what the Orioles are doing, and like I stated, one team can win one day and lose the next day, which is what happened in this series, and I think the strength of the Baltimore Orioles is going to show today. It will prove to Dean that they will cover, and I'm going to take the Orioles money line. Next game on the board we're going to talk about is the Pittsburgh Pirates versus San Diego Padres. I've had the Padres on the do not bet list for a while now, but we're going to bounce back on them, man. They're a really good team. They just don't show it. You know what I mean? And we've also seen them score 13 and 10 on some dudes every once in a while. So we're going to go with the Padres tonight, man. If you guys don't like this pick, I understand. You know, if they don't make this pick, they're going back on the do not bet list. But I just feel them turning the corner today. So we're going to take the Padres money line. Third game on the schedule is the Miami Marlins versus the Boston Red Sox. Miami Marlins are 47-34. They're 8-2 out of their last 10. You know, they're second in the AL East, or in the NL East behind Atlanta Braves. I really like the Marlins, man. Luis Arias, I spoke about him in my previous video. You know, he had 2 hits, 2 runs, and 1 RBI. That guy he cracks at the plate. You know, and they scored 4 runs in the 8th inning, so I think they're really riding off momentum. You know what I mean? I was going to make an under total runs pick in this game, but for the sake of just betting, I'm going to take the Miami Marlins money line. Next game of the night is going to be the Angels versus the White Sox. That was a good game last night. They kept it close. You know, the Angels are the better team with the better record. The White Sox aren't quite a pushover team, but I think the Angels got enough to handle them twice in a row. So we're going to take them tonight. Angels over the White Sox, minus 1.5. Next game on the board is going to be the Colorado Rockies versus the Dodgers. Man, the Rockies now have a home record of 13-30. They're 1-9 out of their last 10 games. Man, LA beats them comfortably last night. We cashed out on that play, and we're riding right back on it. You know what I mean? We're taking the LA Dodgers minus 1.5 over the Rockies. Next game on the schedule, we're going to talk about the Washington Nationals versus Seattle Mariners. The game is in Seattle. Seattle has the better record. Washington did win last night. Washington's not a bad team, but they're not a good team. You know, they took them to extra innings last night and won by 3 runs. So the final score was 7-4. And I think we're going to flip-flop today, man. So my pick today with the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners is going to be the Mariners money line. All right, fellas, our final play of the night is going to be the Oakland A's versus the New York Yankees. We all saw the A's beat the Yankees last night. The Yankees are the better team with the better record. However, Aaron Judge is out. He's injured with that toe injury. He's not coming back till July. They got to pick up a lot of slack. But with that loss last night to Oakland, you know, I firmly believe that they went into the locker room last night and got their ear holes dug out well deservingly. So I think they come out with some different momentum tonight. And I really think that they can win this game, and I think that they can cover. So I'm going to take the New York Yankees -1.5 for our final play of the day. All right, y'all, that's going to conclude our session here at Overtime Sports Picks for today. We got a bunch of plays on the ground. Hopefully, you guys pick those up and do something with them. I know a lot of people, if they go 5 out of 6 the night before, they're only going to drop 2 or 3 plays. I don't get down like that. I do studying for a reason. We're not going to sit here and call that we're going to make every play. That's not how it goes. But we do our due diligence to our pockets and to our people. So shout out to everybody rocking with us at OSP. We're really looking forward to the NFL season, but we're going to ride the MLB out real tough. Like I always tell you guys, bet fun, bet smart, and let's get it, man. Let's go.